Okay. Good evening to one and all present here. This is Harini from Tradeplus and I welcome everyone to this webinar jointly organized by Taking Forward and Tradeplus. Just a brief about Tradeplus. Tradeplus is the online brand of Navia Markets and is pioneer of its brokerage plan. You can easily open a free demat account here with zero AMC charges in 5 steps in 5 minutes with the easy eKYC process mentioned. You can have all-in-one account in equity, derivatives, currency, commodity, and MF. You can have all-in-one account. We offer the mutual funds, MTF, other investments, NRI, and even in international investing. We provide the Rocket trading platform here, which is a powerful trading tool for traders and investors. And also, we are about to launch the Rocket Plus trading platform with the unique features where you can see the option chains and also GTT price ladder. You can place orders up to 6 lakh. And we are also about to plan algo trades and also client level APIs here. You can check out the details in the descriptions given below. We provide the referral plan where you can earn up to 2,700 per account annually. We offer in Tradeplus, you can also invest in global stock markets here. In MTF, we provide 50% funding on equity deliveries. We also provide a unique module where it is a module you can understand the investments and stock market in brief. You can connect us via socials for informative videos and market updates. You can also subscribe to YouTube channel where we provide the product demo videos and also information updates regarding IPO, etc. Our support team is there to help you out at any time at support@tradeplusonline.com. Thank you. Over to Ms. Bharti.
Thank you so much, Harni ma'am. And a very warm good evening to all the wonderful people present here. I'm Harti and we welcome you to the live webinar jointly organized by Tradeplus and Taking Forward. Just a little brief about Taking Forward. It's a stock market training institute where we deliver course content via online medium similar to offline trainings. There are no recorded contents and everything is taught live.
Yeah, your voice is not audible, ma'am.
Ma'am, your voice is not audible.
Hello, Bharti ma'am. Yes, you are audible now.
Okay. Sorry for the interruption. So let me define once again. So just a little brief about Taking Forward. It's a stock market training institute where we deliver course content via online medium similar to offline trainings. There are no recorded content and everything is taught live via webinars. We understand that every trader faces various problems. Therefore, along with the live sessions, we provide mentoring and trading support to all our students. We emphasize on making you understand the market by minimizing your risk and learning through practical approach, that too on live charts. Now, again, I welcome all the participants and market enthusiasts who have joined us for the webinar with an objective to simplify trend reversal. We have our subject expert, Mr. Brijen Dixit. Mr. Brijen Dixit is a technical analyst from NCFM and research analyst from NISM. He is the host and has more than 8 years of experience in training and trading. This is a highly interactive session, so it can be exceeded more than 40 minutes, depending upon the topic completions. Participants may post their queries in the chat box, and we will try to answer each of your queries. Now, sir will be conducting the session on how to identify trend reversal in falling market. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. I hope everyone can see my screen, right?
Sure, sir. Your
Yes.
screen is visible.
Yeah, fine. Thank you so much. So yeah, first of all, thank you, Bharti ma'am, for such a warm and kind introduction. My name is Brijen Dixit. I think already introduction has been given, and I think before taking much of your time, let's start with it. And to be very honest, you must have already gone through this kind of photo or template. And I, to be very honest, I personally believe that if you think you can, and if you think you can't, so if you think that you can generate, good amount of money, or you can say whatever investment you know, there are a number of terms, whatever you want to say. And if you believe, then yes, you can. And if you can't believe, then again, you are right. In both the situation, you are right. Fine. The only thing, yeah, and one thing more, I'll request everyone, yeah, if you have, please kindly do mute yourself. In case if you have doubt, you just kindly write in chat box. So it will become easy for me, right? Hannah, so it will become easy for me. Yeah. Thank you. Hannah, so I personally believe in this slide. Now, a lot of students ask me why stock market or capital market. Well, to be very honest, there can be many reasons, but one of the main reason which I personally believe is that never depend on single income. Make second investment, Hannah, to create your second source of income. Now, what does simply mean? What I want to say here is that most of you must be in job, except for the students, which are almost very less number because fine. So, and it is generally said that when you are in job, you are just one step away from poverty. When I say poverty, obviously it doesn't mean that you start begging on the streets. But I mean that the kind of situation we have recently faced, the COVID and number of other situations, then obviously you can understand what kind of problems we all can face. And a reduction of the salaries, the cut, each and everything. So you need all these kind of things. Now, what are you going to learn today? Taking position. I hope everyone can listen to me, right? Everything is going smoothly. Yeah, everyone can listen to me.
Yes.
Yeah, fine. Because these are all technical things, so you can understand. And one thing more, in case if there is some kind of interruption, have patience, everyone. We will be coming back. So in case there may be some kind of technical glitch, the audio, video, whatever. Fine. Yeah. So, what you're going to learn today, Hannah? Obviously, the one thing which you all people are going to learn is taking the position in stock or financial securities. Hannah. The second thing is right way, how exactly you should put a proper target in stop loss with respect to the topic. And third is discipline, maintaining the discipline. That is very, very important. No matter what kind of strategies you are having, options, commodities, whatever you are trading intraday, you need to have a specific discipline. If you have discipline, you can do it. If you don't have discipline, I can tell you, you can be in this market for 1 year, 2 year, 4 year, 5 year, 10 year, and still you won't be able to generate any kind of income. That's sure. There are people, those who are in this market for 6 months, 8 months, and they are doing well. There are people, those who are in this market for 10 years. Every time I say, I'm working in this market for 10 years, 12 years. It doesn't make any sense. You have to be disciplined. If you are disciplined, you can do it. If you are not, it's similarly going to the gym. You go to gym, some people go to gym for 3 months, 4 months, and you can see their body, you can see there's very good drastic change. Some people, I don't know, for the sake of gym, they go there for 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 years, and they end up doing nothing. Very, very important. Fine. This is me. My name is Brijen Dixit. I got my RA in 2018 from CB. I got my NCFM technical 2018. I can say it's very proud moment. I was a student of Rupen sir, the co-founder of the Taking Forward back in 2017-18 when I was starting. So before that, I did a lot of training from a number of people in Bombay, in Noida, and all this YouTube, all the stuff I have just Google up whatever the strategies were there in YouTube, each and everything. And then at the end of the day, I found out that they were almost same. Yeah, they were same. Now, so you will say, sir, what different you are going to teach? To be very honest, nothing. I'm not going to teach you different anything. There are better people than me, those who are in YouTube. The only thing which I'm going to teach you is, one is patient, and second is, whenever you are trading, whatever you are trading, with whatever strategy you are trading, how to be disciplined. Fine. So all this certification, I totally don't believe in much of the certification now. So before start of the sessions, Very, very important, what not to do in the market. So there will be n number of the people who are going to tell you what to do in the market. There are already n number of people. Do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. Fine. But let me tell you what not to do in the first. Never trade on the basis of noise. Noise equals to nonsense. Buy this. And one thing more, the language is English. Fine. So everyone is fine with the language, because I have been given that the language for the session should be in English. So I think everyone is fine with the language, right? If anyone have other issue, fine. Oh yeah, thank you so much. So Anna, if you have any other issue, that you can just write down in the chat box. I will be explaining it in Hindi. In case if there is any particular person, fine. So noise equals to nonsense. Don't believe in noise. Buy this, buy ACC, buy GSW. Why? Because you are having conviction. Your friend told all this bogus. Please stay away from this noise. TV media, every time whenever I'm, I don't want to take the name of the channel, they come up with this 20 stocks in the morning. Buy this 20 stocks. Not just for a common sense. Just use your common sense. Can a lame person, can a normal person buy 20 stocks in intraday? Is it practically possible? And then in evening they will come up with this great strategy. See, we give this stock, it has performed 6%. It has performed 5%. Now, out of 20, obviously there will be 2, 3, 4 stocks which will be performing. What about others? And from where we are going to get this Akashvani, or who is going to tell us that, okay, these are the stocks which are going to perform? So stay away from it. Rumors, again, from friends and newspaper, always believe on technical analysis. Prediction and speculation, don't believe in this. And a lot of people have this great speculation and prediction. Indians are master in predicting. So please, but it doesn't work in stock market. Hannah, becoming reluctant. And then there are other people also very reluctant. I don't know, reluctant people, it becomes reluctant people that, okay, we are not going to learn. We are already in the market since 5 years. I am already doing trading in options for 6 years. What new you are going to teach? The moment you become reluctant, you are finished. And you will end up becoming all these type of companies which are not performing well or almost have finished, because reluctancy is very bad. And if these great companies can become a big reluctant, then obviously we as a normal person, as an individual, obviously we can make mistakes. So that's needs to stay from. Last but not the least, I have found a lot of people now, what they do is they complicate all the matter. So they will start to learn from here and there, from the 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, take this strategy, that strategy and everything, and then they will complicate the matter. They have paralysis of analysis. So don't have this paralysis of analysis. If you have paralysis of analysis, you will be finished. Don't, analysis is good. Too much of analysis is very bad. Please don't do this. Now, there are two ways to approach the market, fundamental and technical. Today, we are going with technical. Fundamental, you must be already knowing, like how to find, checking out the balance sheet, income statement, EPS, dividend, blah, blah, blah. All these things, this comes in the category of fundamental. Free cash flow, what is the each and everything. That is different. Technical analysis, we generally go with what? Historical market data, including price, use, and volume. Obviously, there are other things. So here we try to take. Now, what exactly is technical analysis? There are n number of definitions, but my favorite definition which I use is, it is taking insight from market psychology. Now, what is my market psychology? The market psychology says that market repeat itself, or you can say that market rhyme with itself. Fine. Now, I think already. Now, why technical analysis? One, maximum profit. Obviously, everyone loves money. We all are here to earn money. No one is there. Fine. So the first is technical analysis for maximum profit or return. The second is minimum risk. Now, when I say minimum risk, what do I mean by minimum risk? Simple, stop loss. How to put a proper stop loss. So that is very, very important. And the third is right entry. Very, very important. If you don't know what is right entry, then it is difficult. And then early exit. If you are in profit, have a good profit. Before the markets turn around. And if you are in loss, exit early. Now, this is the last slide. Then I will directly go with our topic. First of all, it is your responsibility to know what kind of trader you are. It is very, very important that you should know what kind of trader you are. Whether you are, say, intraday trader, whether you are fine. So it is very, very important to know what exactly kind of trader you are. Whether you are intraday trader, whether you are a positional trader or swing trading or a delivery, same thing, or whether you're a long-term trader. If you haven't figured it out yet, that what kind of trader you are, then you are having a problem, or you will face a problem. Become an intraday trader if you have 3 to 4 hours per day. So Every day, if you have 4 hours free time, then only become intraday. If you can just, you have those at least couple of hours. You need at least 1.5 and 2 hours when no one can disturb you. If you are getting disturbed, it will not work out. You must have to train. It will be difficult for you. So that strategy is not going to work out. Second is positional trade. That's wonderful strategy, especially for the people, those who want to do, those who are into job. Come from the office, take a good bath, put screen in front of you, see which stocks has gone up, gone down, have a put proper indicators, have good strategy, then just build up your position. And the third is obviously long term, which again comes with mutual funds, each and everything. So you must have been planning. I'm not the right person for this, but you need to understand. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean if you are positional trader, you can't do intraday. You can do intraday, but patience needs to be there. The biggest problem with the people is they generally start with 50 stocks, 100, 200, 300. If you really want to earn, if you really want to become a trader. So, for example, when I started my career almost 5 years back with network, so we generally don't use to go with punching 200 stocks here. No, we started with 5 shares, 4 to 5 shares. I used to punch for at least 1 week, then 10 shares, then 20, and gradually we end up getting 1,000 shares, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000. Now imagine if your strategies are not working, say with 2 shares or 4 shares, how those strategies are going to work when with 40 shares or 400 shares? They're not going to work. And another problem with the stock market is emotional, because generally the moment you see green and red, in your trade, your mind will shake. If it is green, you want to book the profit, and then after a couple of minutes, after a few hours or a few days, the stock may go another level, and then you will be scratching your head. So you say, we missed all this part. And if the stock goes down and you didn't got and stock goes down, what do? You are in a dilemma whether to go out or whether to stay in the position. So you have to trade. So always first believe what you are. It's almost like you are planning to go gym. If you are going to gym, generally they, no matter how strong you are, they generally give you 5 kilogram dumbbell. Start with this, 5 kilogram. And you may say, no, it's very easy. I can take 20 kilo. Why? Yesterday myself I have taken the rice full of bag. No, this will not work. Have a proper 5 kg dumbbell for 10 days, and then your gym trainer will give you 10 kg. Then after 1.5 months, 20, slowly and steadily building your stamina. Obviously, it doesn't mean that on the first day you cannot take 20 kilo dumbbell. Obviously, you can push and pull and whatever you can do, but they generally don't give you. You know what is the reason? Your body is not ready. You may get injured. Similarly, the market. You generally you are punching 300 shares. You are into options. You are into future. Your strategies are not working with one lot. How your strategies are going to work with 5 lot? And if they would have been working, we would have not be having this kind of webinar. So that means somewhere down the road, it may work for a couple of 2-3 days, for a month. But if you are not, if you're not have proper studies, they're going to work. Now, so I think that's for the. I hope up to here everything is right. Yeah, everyone. Hello.
Yes, fine. Yes,
yeah,
fine.
Fine. Good. Okay, great. So now we are going to start with real things. So enough with the knowledge. So candlesticks, everyone knows, everyone have heard, but how to trade them? This is the biggest issue. Now some of you will say, no, sir, I already know the candlesticks. You may know the candlesticks, but you still don't know how to properly trade, how to properly pick up when the market is falling. Topic which has been given, how to catch those momentum, how to catch those trend. So always remember, trend is your friend until it ends. There's a very famous saying when I was preparing for my CMT, chartered market technician, and still I'm preparing, and there's a very, very famous saying, the trend is your friend until it ends. So you need to understand where the trend is ending, and then you need to jump it. So for example, like I think everyone must be using the same just a moment, the platform. Yeah. So I hope everyone will see the screen.
Yes.
Yeah. Any favorite stock? Anyone? Any favorite stock or any particular position anyone is having right now?
Tata Elxsi.
Good. Okay. So let's make it interactive, because generally when the stocks pops up in front of them, especially when the people are into their trade, they generally Yeah, just a moment. Yeah. Okay. So let's take a chart of 1 hour. Fine. So yeah. So what kind of position you are having? So let's make it interactive, है ना? Okay. So I think this is a 1-day chart. Yeah. So this is a candlesticks. Yeah. So do you have position?
No.
The person who no, you don't have position.
Sir,
So Tata Alexi.
Sir,
No,
I
no.
have
Your
position.
screen chart is not showing.
Your chart is not showing?
visible.
Just a moment. Is this problem with everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone? Okay, just a moment. Now you can see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah. So you can see the Tata Alexi, right?
Yes.
Yeah, fine. So this is Tata Alexi. Now, how to trade this one? So it is trade. It is a stock from your side, and then we are going to take one more.
Excel.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Please, if you have any doubt, just write in chat box. Otherwise, I will, there will be a number of sounds which will be pouring in my ears, and I will get confused. Fine. So Tata Alexi. Now there are a couple of 2 or 3 ways you can trade this thing. Now the first is obviously, so I think there are all kind of students will be having, someone who will be trading in futures and options, and someone will be just trading equity, right? So I'm going to teach all the strategies how to especially catch the trend. So for example, like how to catch the trend. Obviously the topic is when the market is going down or whatever, but to be very honest, there is no particular topic. If you know one topic, it's almost like 2 + 2 4. If you know 2 + 2 4, then obviously 3 + 1 = 4. This is candlesticks. Fine. Now, simple as that. How to catch, or how we could have caught it, or someone who just said Tata Alexi. Simple. Always remember that whenever you are trading, always go with the what? Simple, and always make sure that your strategies are simple. I told you, never ever complicate yourself. You put a Bollinger Band, stochastic, blah blah blah, da. Simple. So what is the first rule of the simplicity? That first of all, find out what kind of trend is going on. So if I just look at this trend, what kind of trend I'm getting this is kind of a, so everyone, I hope everyone must know how to put a trend line. If you don't know, it's fine, but if you know, then I think you can understand. So this is a trend line. So what exactly is a trend line? Trend line is very simple thing which you put to exactly find out. Again, one trend can be the part of a larger trend. So for example, like if someone who would have bought the share here, fine, at 9,000 level, if I would have asked him what is trend, so he would have simply told me, site is downfall. I bought at 9,000. Right now it's at 8,200 level. I'm already into loss. But if I ask someone who might have bought a share, say, 1 year back, what would have been answer? The answer would have been, sir, it's in uptrend.
Audio gone.
Yeah, I think if you can, please, if you can mute, I think. So S1 R1. Always remember, S1 R1, support 1, resistance 1, S2 R2. You can just take this S3, this level. So what is support? What is this all S, which I'm just, these all are nothing but the support level from where the stock is bouncing. And what is resistance? Resistance is the zone or the place or whatever you can say from where the stock is going down. So first of all, what you need to do is you need to find these kind of what points, and you have to wait, patience. If you can't patience, and you just, and I've seen a number of the people, those who just want to jump tomorrow. Why? Because I don't know, I just want to buy, so let me buy something. Very wrong strategy. And I can very worse strategy. Until and unless your indicators are not working for you, you're not going to do it. Fine. Find this. So what would have been the strategy? The strategy would have been very simple just now. So this is trend line which I put. Now just remember, just a moment. Fine. If I would have been trading with the strategies, this would have been my buying zone. How many? Just a couple of, you just see, just a 3 or 4 days back, 6-7 trading session. This is. Now what exactly is this one? This candlesticks? Anyone? Yeah, this one. Anyone?
Morning
Yeah.
star, sir.
What, sir?
Anyone who can tell me?
Morning star.
No.
No, it's not a morning star. It's not a morning star.
It's a hammer.
Hammer.
No, it's not a hammer.
It's a doji.
It would have been a hammer, but the problem is with this tail. You know, the tail is upside too much, so I can't ignore the tail.
It's a
I
hammer.
can't ignore the tail. I can't ignore the tail. But yeah, spinning top. Someone said spinning top. Absolutely correct. Good. So it's a spinning top. Yeah, correct. Absolutely. It's a spinning top. Now, what is a spinning top? What is a spinning top? Can you see the screen? All these candlesticks.
Yes.
So you can see, right, my screen. Can you see this gentleman?
Yes, sir.
So the name of the gentleman was Mr. Homo Monohisha. So Mr. Homo Monohisha was he's called father of Japanese candlesticks. Actually, he was a rice trader back in Japan. So what happened was and in Japan, there was all these feudal lords, in medieval period, and they used to constantly fight with each other. So what the king did, he called all the families, or he captured, I don't know, their different stories. So he brought all the family members of all the feudal lords to capital, so that they can never fight. Otherwise, he will kill everyone. And he did another thing, that whatever the stock of the rice which used to get produced in all over the Japan, he used to first bring to capital, and then from there he used to send to the military, to the poor people. He used to distribute some kind of system, some kind of communist capital system, centralized system. And there he used to have the market. Now this gentleman, Mr. Homo Monohisha, he used to watch the market. He used to just watch the price of the rice. So he used to wonder that why sometimes the price of rice, on some day the rice is high, why on some day the price is low. And from there he got this strategy which is called candlestick. And I can tell you, all the people who are into this, if you can learn the candlesticks, then easily minimum 5% to 12%, minimum, that's minimum 5% to 12% return you can generate monthly. That is, if you can 5%. So for example, if you're investing, say 1 lakh rupee, easily you can generate 5 to 8,000, 9,000. Practically possible. Now you may say it is a lot of time. People say, sir, you are saying so much. So what? It's the real figure. Do you want to earn 1 lakh out by just investing 1 lakh? Then go and become bankrupt. There are n number of places you can do. If you just want to see what I told you, stock market is a place to income, second source. It is not to become millionaire. Yeah, you will, but eventually you have to devote that kind of time. So your strategy should be how to at least make monthly 5 to 8% return. Monthly. If you are there, you are, because then obviously it will get compounded. So that's the thing. So this gentleman introduced all these things. So and the candlestick which we discussed right now, to how to figure out bottom out, I think we are just a moment. And the people, this was the everyone can see this screen, spinning top. Yeah. So this is the candlesticks. What is a spinning top? A spinning top pattern is nothing but it is a pattern which gives you indication that there is an indecision in the market. What is indecision? That neither the buyer nor the seller have come on the terms. They don't know what to do. No one is having upper hand on other party. So neither the buyers nor the sellers could gain the upper hand. Now, indecision is a great place to make entry. Or let me correct, it is great place to wait and watch. It's great place. It is almost like 2020 and 16 overs are gone. Now, either the best batsmen are going to fire or they are going to gone. In either case, you have very good chance to make bet. Fine. And always remember, the spinning tops are the best thing to catch breakouts and breakdown. A lot of people, every time, because I started as a student, then I was working. So a lot of clients used to come and tell me, sir, how to catch this breakout. No, every time we are missing the breakout. I know the technical analysis, but sir, I'm missing the breakout. The moment I don't watch, I miss out the breakout or the breakdown. What is breakout? When the market goes up, breaking a certain level, or when the market goes down, but simple. How to catch spinning top? Simple. And that exactly so. Fine. Another thing important, upper and lower shadow should be almost equal. Very, very important. Should be almost equal. And color of the body doesn't matter. But here's a glitch. Here's a thing that if it is green. Now, can you see this part, everyone? Yeah. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yeah. Now look at the color. The color is green. So according to the definition, now one thing more, definitions, if you go with the book na, you will never become a trader. मैं आपको बता देता हूँ, it is difficult. And if you go with following every step, it is difficult. You have to use your own mind. And I have trade for net worth investment firm, so I can tell you. And now here is something which you can go. It doesn't matter the color, but if the color is green, especially in the downtrend, now look at it. So let me just take out. Now, one thing more, it is obviously very boring. You have to, you will become very bored. So get ready to bore. If you really want to excel as a technical analysis, the first thing is that you should love boring part. Fine. Now just everyone focus here. So the market, we started here. So, and you can take, so this is my R1, sorry, S1. This is my R or whatever the name. I always love numbers. So S2, and I can say R2 or S3. So all these are my buying zone. All these are my buying zone. You have to be patient. Every 2 to 3 months, you would see what a wonderful stock it is. I don't know who said, very good. Tata Lexi, very good share. Every 2 to 3 months, you're getting, and just 6 or 7 trading session back, this was your position. Now, why here? Because this is the generally trend line where the market is taking. So the topic which we did, how to catch when the trend reversal, when the market is falling. So the market fall from here to here, but this was the place where you need to make entry. Now we are ready, but the problem is we get all this. What we get all this indecision. So the indecision, and see, the indecision has been supplemented with buying. Now there is a called gap theory. Some of you may have heard about it. Gap theory. Anyone who have read gap theory? Runaway gap, breakaway gap. Have you heard? You must have heard. Anyone who is thorough with this? Breakaway gap, runaway gap?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So, any more? One person? Other people? Fine. So not an issue. See, so there's a very famous study called gap theory. Now, here what happened on that particular day? So what happened here on 12th May, and this is 3rd. On 13th May, can you see this candle? This candle is called nothing but it's called Marubozu. Now, Marubozu is nothing, my dear. It is the name of another famous candle which was given by Mr. Homo Monohisha. So Marubozu is a big candle. Hannah, it's this kind of candle. I hope you can see on the screen. Can you see on the screen? Marubozu?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Marubozu in Japanese means bald head, or in Hindi we call takla or whatever the terms we have. So it is called Marubozu. It's called bald head, means big candle where there's almost, now again, if you go with book definition, it is generally said it should be clean. There should be no tail, but obviously there is nothing called 100% in the market. So when you go for the 100%, there will be some tail. That is fine. You don't have to worry about it. So that is where the buying comes. But there is another glitch, and that is where now I'm going to tell you why you all people will lose, even after learning all those YouTube video, after going through all those webinars, seminar, blah 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 blah. Because the problem with you are seeing it, but you are not trading. Now let me tell you how we trade. So now let me get out. Just a moment. Now, most of you people would have gone with what? Would have gone with this technical analysis. And in technical analysis, it is said that whenever there is a candlestick, it has to get supplemented with another candlestick, or the buying has to get confirmed. But now, my dear, now you all tell me that if you would have been waited, if you would have waited for this candle, this green candle, would you have been able to make some kind of a money? No, because if you look at there's profit booking, the whole zone is profit booking. Now, can someone tell me where to buy? Anyone who can tell me where to buy and where to sell in the whole situation? Situation is here that you are on 12th May. You are on 12th May. You know that buying will come. Why the buying will come? Because candlestick. Yeah. Anyone is having some kind of, yeah, I'm getting someone is crying or something. I don't know, some kind of voice I'm getting in my head. Please mute yourself, and it creates a disturbance and it breaks the rhythm. Now, yeah. So I hope, yeah. So now, if you would have been here, what you would have done? Anyone? Yeah, please make it interactive. No, I don't believe on this. I don't believe in this.
फर्स्ट 5 या 10 शेयर लेके बैठ जाता है.
हाँ, correct. सर ने बोला कि 5-10,000 शेयर लेके बैठ जाता, but that is the problem. That is the issue. The problem is never ever make entry on this candlestick. The right entry would have been when the gap is created or the top, or it always remember whenever there is a gap, this is the level where the buying would have come. So the moment the stock that is on another day, or that is on 13th May, when the gap would have been created, that is where the entry was. The entry is not where the confirmation. Why? Because there is resistance now. Look at this whole resistance. This is resistance level. There's huge resistance level which is waiting for you. Whole resistance is there which is waiting for you. Look at this. Just put a candle. This whole level. Another. This is nothing but resistance level. This one. So when the resistance is there, and it has also already been respected here, chances are many that it is still going to respect here. So this would have been your first target, or whatever you are. Yeah, target. You can see the target. So your stop loss would have been your stop loss would have been this spinning top bottom, that is here. The stop loss would have been here, and your target, the first target, should have been here. So this was your trading range. But the problem is, as told by all these Gyanis on YouTube, what they tell you, wait for the confirmation, because that's the standard definition of a candlestick. First, have a candlestick which is indicating something new, and then have a confirmation. But my dear, if you would have waited for this confirmation, you would have been doomed, and you would have made entry here, and then the market definitely would have come, and then you would have said, sir, we have bought when the market is not doing well, or the market has gone sideways. And if you would have made entry with options, then I think you already know what is called expiry. All your premium would have been bought, and the stock is not doing well. So that you all need to understand, and this goes with every stock. So you would have been waited. Now, I hope everything got something. कुछ को समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Something. Obviously, I'm not asking you to become master, because it will take some time. But how exactly trade? Dekho, how to trade, and what exactly is trading is two separate things. What is trading you can get from YouTube, but when you are doing trading, you have to think something which is not in the book. If you go with the 100% book definition, you will never make money, because by the definition, it is said when there is a spinning top, have a confirmation. But when the confirmation is there, we have already lost the trend. And what is the use of entering here? Do you want to lose your premium? No. So enter here. But how to get confirmed? Now, some of you may be lucky that, sir, we made our position spinning top, the market has gone up. But I can tell you, if you are lucky here, you will get unlucky somewhere else, because you bought this stock because of your some kind of conviction, not because of technical analysis. No. Your candlesticks is not correct, your gap theory is not performing well, your breakout study is not working well, your resistance is not there. The moment you enter, you should know what your stop loss, you should know your first target. So there should be 3 target 1, target 2, target 3. First profit booking of 30%, 35% share should be the target 1, and then it should be followed by trailing the stop loss. If you can do it, fine. So that's one stock. Yeah, and another stock. And okay, just a moment. Sorry. Now, what to do? Anyone, what to do? Now you will say, sir, ab kya karna chahiye? Should we do anything? Have patience. Wait for the stock. If you want to buy, so if you want to buy, say equity, wait for this level. Now. And if you want to sell, some of you may be expired. So are there some expiry traders here in options or whatever? Are there expiry traders?
Yeah. No, sir.
Or someone who is doing some kind of trading in options. Some of you must be doing that. Nifty, Bank Nifty, or somewhere. Yeah. So what you can do is, so you are in Bank Nifty, fine. But I'm giving you Tata Lexi. What you can do is wait for the last Thursday, means whatever the expiry you want to do. Couple of days, just sell. Just sell here. And I think you can easily make 3,000, 4,000 per lot, depending on the premium, but up banega, because never case. And always remember, you need to have n equal n if n week for n target. So for example, like if there are 3 weeks for expiry, there should be 3 resistance if you are selling. Similarly, if you are buying,
FNO में नहीं है.
okay, not an issue. I'm just giving an example. And another particular share we can do this. Fine. Yeah. So never lines. Okay.
Tata Power.
Lines. Okay. So someone has told me, so we'll going to start. Okay. So this is lines. It is a 1-day chart. And always before doing trading, you should always just a moment. You should make n number of trend, whatever. All your drawing should be there. For a drawing, and you should know how to properly draw. So the first trend is this one. So this is my first trend line. Always start with trend line. Always try to do trading as you are doing for the first time. Never try to think you're expert. This is your trend line. So it is a wonderful trend line. Yeah. Now you are getting some kind of deals. So you are now. What to do in the market? What exactly are these? Anyone who can tell me what kind of candlesticks are these? Anyone? Yeah.
Doji.
Now, yeah, these are doji. They are doji. Now the problem with them are, anyone? Now this is doji. Now very good. So now what exactly is doji? You explain. Anyone?
Indecision.
Yeah, it's indecision. Yes, correct. But what is the problem here? There is problem. What is the problem here with the doji?
Red doji.
Yeah. Sorry.
Red doji.
No. The problem is not whether it's right doji or not. Now, obviously, it's not a picture perfect doji. It is some kind of doji between doji to spinning top. But yeah, I can obviously take it doji. But the problem is anyone who know how to trade dojis. हाँ बताइए.
वो तो रेड कलर में है, लाल कलर में.
Trend reversal.
Yeah.
Trend reversal doji.
Anyone who can tell me the problem with the doji here? I just want to know. See, there are already 60-65 people. I just want to know what is the problem with the doji here. Problem क्या है? You know doji. Everyone knows doji. Sir, doji का मतलब indecision है. What is indecision? Indecision means that neither the buyer nor the seller have upper hand. Very good. This is already written in book. Why you should take our course or why you should want to spending money. You know already. But there is a problem. I can tell you. What is the problem here? Anyone?
High
The
volume.
problem. बोलिए. Please.
High volume.
Nah, volume is separate. You keep volumes aside.
Separate.
We can trade volume separate. Volume price. The problem here is it is not coming at the uptrend or exactly at the downtrend. Always remember the indecision is great and it is more fruitful when it comes at the bottom or at the top. So, for example, like the spring top here, it is wonderful. Why? Because it is at the top. Look at the spring top here. Look at the doji here. Doji will not work out here. The doji will work out here at this level. Then only. Otherwise, this will not work out. And this is the reason out of 170 or 80% of the share people will buy. Now, what will happen? Next day, if the market is up, they will buy. If the market is down, they will sell. Why? Because this is what is written in the book. If there is doji followed by, say, bullish candle, buy, followed by red candle, sell. Bogus strategy. Never do it. Never do it. Otherwise, you will have problem. Fine. So never do it. So what you have to do is you have to wait. You need to have patience. If you have patience, you can do it. So the first thing you have to do is to be patient. Fine. Yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
So this is Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. So moral of the story: this is not the right place to trade. This is not the right place is you have to wait. This would have been the right place. After say 2 or 3 trading session, if the lines comes here and there, if you get some kind of a signal. Now, anyone who can tell me what exactly is this candle? Okay, it's a very good pattern. Anyone who can tell me? It's a wonderful pattern. Picture perfect pattern. Anyone? This pattern.
Bearish engulfing.
Good. It's a bearish engulfing. See, patience. let me tell you everyone, मैं सबको एक चीज बताता हूँ. I'll tell you everyone, if you have patience ना, every month there will be 2 to 3 shares which will tell you, which will beg you, please buy me or please sell me. I can 100% I can guarantee you. You don't need any kind of strategies. Obviously, you need that doesn't mean you need to have strategy. You need basic strategies. You need to have good candlesticks, and I can tell you there will be 2 to 3 situations, 2 to 3 circumstances, 2 to 3 shares which will tell you, please buy me, please sell me. I'm going to give you 5,000, 8,000 on a single lot very easily. But though that patience has to be there, it can be on at the first week of month, second week, third week, or whatever. And obviously then it comes with discipline, how you are booking your profit, how you're doing. Simple strategy. I don't think so. Why you all need to see? There are already 2 or 3 students who are giving so wonderful answers. Up to here, everything clear? Everyone? Yeah.
Yes.
Fine. Good. So what to do in Reliance? Wait and watch. First thing. Now, does it mean we cannot buy? Wait, we should wait here? No. It can happen. It can happen because these are still indigenous. That market can go up. But if you only need to buy, buying has to come here. And it has to break this level. Because it's a resistance. So, no, wait. Wait and watch. Wait, just a moment. You have to wait for this level to break. Yeah. You have to wait this whole level to break out. Now, obviously, which is difficult. So, if you are swing trader, then the buying will come about 2,700. If you are intraday trader, then obviously as an intraday you can do whatever you want. For intraday, we have different type of in taking forward. We have different way to trade. But again, time. And if you are sideways trader, then just a moment. And if you are not sideways, I'll say if you are swing trader, then your buying will come somewhere here. And I personally believe it will come here somewhere here. So let the market fall till here. Have patience, and for at least 10, 15, 20 sessions, stock will come here. So this is now the right buying zone. This is not the right buying zone, which is going here. If you want to go with yeah, fine. So
number बताइए.
Yeah. Hello.
ये side में number बताइए.
Okay, so number at the buy for the buying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just a moment. So just a moment. Let me clear all this thing. So where will the buying will come? That so the first buying zone which you should be waiting for should be somewhere here. That is somewhere between 2,400. That will be somewhere buying here. 2,400. So let the market fall till here. So this will be the first buying position. You should be waiting because the buying here is supplemented with this support. Now, how I have come to conclusion that this is a support. Always remember that whenever a resistance is broken, it generally converts into a support. And whenever a support is broken, it gets converted into resistance. So if you can see here, there was resistance here, there was some kind of resistance level here, same level here. But the moment market break this resistance, it got converted into support. See support here, it never went down from here. Support here, same support here. So this can be here, same level. So you have to wait here somewhere between 2,360 to 2,400, somewhere here. So this will be your buying position. Fine. So this will be answer. Yeah.
I have
another share.
Hello.
Yeah, one more share. Tata Power. Okay.
Tata Power.
Okay. Someone was saying something. I think I skipped one question. Someone told me.
Yeah.
Please.
I was about to ask you a question.
Yeah, please, sir.
It is told that a resistance or a support, whenever it's tested nearly 3 or 4 times, it's going to break. Further.
Are we still talking about Reliance?
Not in general. It is a general.
In general, yeah. So in general, sir, what is the theory is that whenever a resistance is broken, Fine. So for example, like the share is going something, and share is going, say share is like this, going up and down, especially so if this is the resistance, because this is the place from where the market is going down generally. So always find those kind of stocks where the resistance has been broken and the stock is coming down. Now always out of 10 time. Now obviously, always remember that out of 10 time, we just need to get correct 6 to 7 times, and that is the time you will become correct. 3 to 4 times, no matter what you do, even if you take the help of God also, you will get failed. Fine. So find this. So whenever the resistance will get broken, it will get converted into support. So when the stock will get here this level, that itself will become our buying situation, buying zone.
No.
Opposite of it, whenever the stock will be falling. So whatever the your support will be, once our support gets break, it will become into resistance. So for example, like, let me show you this in Tata Power. Definitely this will be there. Just a moment.
You have not understood my question. I repeat it to one minute.
Yes, sir. Can you say loudly, because I may have missed your question. Yeah.
I wanted to say, whenever a support or resistance is tested multiple times, it's bound to become weak and it tends to break further. That means if there is a resistance which has been tested nearly 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
And in the 5th time, when the market reaches there, it will tend to break that and go further up. That is what I was told.
Okay.
How much it is possible? This is what I'm asking.
So you are, if I'm getting correct your question, you are saying whenever the market is touching, respecting the resistance 3 or 4 times, it will go up, or it should go up.
On the 5th occasion.
I still haven't got your question. Anyone who have got the question can explain me. That whenever the market has respected the resistance, it should go up, or it should break, and how did it get break? And is the question how it is breaking? Hello. Yeah. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. So what was the question? Anyone who can tell me? मैं समझ नहीं पाया. I couldn't understand. Maybe it's my fault. Yeah. What I understood was that, sir, why the resistance is getting break when it is respecting 3 or 4 times already. Is that the question? If that is the question, then the answer is simple. Market always remembers the price. Market always remember the price. And the reason market remember the price is, it is not the market. When I say market, I'm saying all these mutual fund, hedge fund, all these big people. So every stock have its intrinsic value. If you go with the fundamental, so every stock have its some market is intrinsic value, and that obviously totally depend on how the stock is performing, what are their future prospects. So if I'm a hedge fund, and you and me, who are we? We are just retail trader. हम बहती गंगा में हाथ धोते हैं. There is a very famous saying in Hindi, बहती गंगा में हाथ धो लेना. That means wherever the market is going, just flow with it. So we are in no position to shake the market. What we generally do is, we all sit on this chariot which is driven by this big people. So when they believe that this is not the right price for, say, this share, what they will do is they will buy, they will sell, and when they will sell, automatically the resistance or the automatically this will break down. So when they say 3 times, 4 times it is respecting. When I say it is respecting, what does it mean? That those buyers, those hedge fund, all those people, all those big money, they are not getting in terms with whether this will work it out or not, whether this stock will go up or not. So what they will do is, they will just wait and watch. So for example, like, let me say there is a company called XYZ. Fine, everyone on this, everyone can hear me? Let me give you this example.
Yes.
Fine. Now there is a company called XYZ. Now we all have it is doing well. Now it may happen that all those investors, those who have invested on the company, after some time, Okay, okay, so question, okay, so Nitikant sir have already written, after the market tested 4 times same resistance support, that point becomes weaker and tends to break that level. How do we judge the breakout? Okay, so the question here is, after the market have tested the same level 4 to 5 out, see, if the market, if it has already been tested, what we can do is, we are no one to judge thing, we are just to trade. First of all, take out this thing that we are judging. No, we are not judging, we are, yeah, it's now it's got clear. Thank you so much. We are, first of all, we are no one to judge. Fine. What I told you at the start of the session, trade as a robot. Robot doesn't think, he do what is in front of him and what is feed given to him. So for example, like if I just take this Tata Power and I just draw a trend line, fine, this is a trend line. Now according to this trend line, it, if you look at the support level, just make it big. So what are my support level? According to this one, my support level are all this. Support level, buying, again buying, 3 time, 4 time, or 5 time. These are my buying. See, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support. I think everyone already knows this. Now, when I'm here, how to judge? The judgment, first of all, obviously has to come with technical indicator and oscillator. So for example, like here, this is downtrend. Now someone told me what exactly is this candlesticks. Can someone tell me what exactly is this candlesticks? This one, this candle, this green one. Yeah, anyone?
Hammer.
Sir, it's a hammer.
Yes, it's a hammer. So the answer to the question would have been, whenever we want to judge whether it's there should be a breakout or breakdown, or the chances are heavy, we have to see the indicator. There should be some kind of strong technical indication. So I should not be buying here by closing my eye. I should buy here by looking at indicator. So there is a support. I know there is a support zone. But am I getting supplemented with this something? Yes, I'm getting supplemented with what? I'm getting supplemented with hammer. And the property of hammer is that it should be formed in downtrend or at a bottom. Then only the stock will go up. If it comes in between, no trading. It has to come at down. And in support level, we are getting this. So in Tata Power, the moment we got this, we should be ready to buy. But the problem with Tata Power is it's a very sideways stock as of now. Very, very sideways. So if you can easily, you see it's a channel. So if you would have bought, this would have been, which is, in fact, the stock has already came down. So judgment has to come with your technical analysis. That is the answer. And the best example is already there, Tata. You find the hammer now. Some of you will say, sir, this hammer has a small hammer. Say something like this. It becomes like this. I think some of is asking question. It is like this. The body has to be twice the tail, second property, and the tail on the upside has to be very small, negligible. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Here, all the properties goes down. So I hope the answers are there. हेलो, समझ में आ रहा है? थोड़ा समझ में आ रहा है? हाँ. See, that is it.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So this is what you have to do. So question. Yeah, please.
What is the recommended time frame for option?
Which share?
What is the recommended time frame should be used in option trade?
Achha, options. The best recommended time frame for option is 1 hour or 1 day. I always go, if I'm seeing, that's again, I can be biased. See, let me tell you, I may be wrong on certain strategies, but because I already know, so it's almost like, if you ask Virender Sehwag, what is your strategy? Virender Sehwag has only one strategy, to fire. And if you ask Rahul Dravid, what is your strategy? Then Mr. Dravid has its own strategy. So some of my strategy may not fit you. And that you will eventually learn over the time. But that doesn't mean that the Virender Sehwag is less as compared to Dravid. Both of them are successful. So your target should be to become successful. Now, coming to the question, time frame. The time frame should be 1 day. 1 day. Because the best candle formation you generally get on 1 day. You can get some kind of a, answer. Otherwise, and in intraday, if you want to put candlestick, then the timing should be 15 minutes minimum. Otherwise, you won't be able to catch all this, downtrend, uptrend, or whatever. So 15 minutes is fine. Yeah. So I thought, yeah. Any more question?
Brijen
Sir,
sir,
can you-
there are some more
Ah.
queries in the chat box.
Okay. Ankit Jain, can you please repeat the property of hammer? Sir, the hammer, okay, let me tell you. There is one thing called hammer, then and there is another thing called hanging man. Hanging man means when the trend is trying to what? Kill itself.
Break down.
Fine. So this is a hammer. So hammer, can you see why? What is the significance? The significance of hammer is that there should be a trend, or I can put there should be a significant trend, or there should be a clear trend. आपको दिखना चाहिए कि market गिरा है. You should have seen that the market has fallen down. And if there you find a trend, hammer simple, Thor hammer, that you find, you will see this kind of picture. Then you can get some kind of a you should be ready that the buying can come. Now buying can come out of 10 times, 6 to 7 times the buying will come. Opposite of it, if the market is going up and there you see hammer, there it is called hanging man. Hanging man means someone who has done suicide. That means the trend has done suicide. That means the market should go down. So this is the property. That's it. Yeah. More questions?
Sir, like one more query is there from Mr. Admin Sa. I'm pronouncing his name is. He is writing, "Hi sir, I'm a fresher in market. I've seen many times in market gap up and gap down is seen. How this is occurred? How to recognize?"
It is nothing. It is nothing. See, it is nothing but gap theory. What is a gap theory? There are a number of gaps which are there. The market which is created. So there are breakaway gaps. Then there is called runaway gap. So you just need to learn all those gap theory. So gap theory आप कर लेंगे. I think sufficient है. Sorry, sufficient means it is good. So you need to learn the gap. But let me tell you, it is very difficult to trade with the gap. All there are a number of people, those who are in YouTube, they tell you how to trade gap. It is, please don't trade gap until and unless you are into the market for almost 6 months. Hannah, don't go accelerate your bike above 100 kilometers until and unless you don't know how to go, do 50-60. So first learn to go with bike, and then obviously you can do stunt. So abhi gap mein trade nahi karna. Gap trading is not the right. And always remember, start with 2 trade. 2 shares se shuruaat karni hai. 2 share. After 10 days, 4 share. And at the end of the month, 8 shares. Then next couple of months, 16 share. And eventually after 6 months, you will become trader. The problem is everyone wants to become trader within 1 month, within 2 months. Let me tell you, you can never become trader in 2 months. And you can, now it takes at least 4 to 6 months to become a good trader with patience and strategy. And if you are thinking that you can do, then obviously you are already doing. You already have your results. I am no one to comment on this. You already know. But if you really want to do it, then you have to do from right way. See, if your strategy is not working on 2 to 4 share or 5 shares, how your strategy is going to work on 100 share or 200 shares? I personally don't believe. Yeah. Any more question?
So can I go back to Reliance system?
Sorry?
Sir, I have a question.
Please.
Sir, what's the entry point in hammer strategy?
The entry point on the hammer is good. Very good question. Good. The entry point in hammer or in any candle or hammer is, if there is a significant downtrend, then the stock should break the upper point of the hammer the next day. जैसे कि today hammer बना, आज hammer बना. So today hammer got formed. Now what I would have done, or what I should have done, is that I should have waited until the market is what? The market is crossing this level. Which level? This one. This one. This point. This point. This the upper shadow. 227. This point. This point should have been broken up. So the moment this point should have broken up, this would have been my entry. 227. So how to trade candle? The moment previous day. This is again, because this is kind of intraday you would have been doing. This is not swing trading. Swing trading is a separate thing. Now you are talking here. You are your intraday, sir. I have seen the hammer. How to trade tomorrow? मैंने आज hammer देख लिया. मुझे कल क्या करना है? So that is, I think, the right question. Or that should be the right question. Nothing. Wait till it breaks the high of tomorrow. If it breaks the high of tomorrow, make an entry with a proper stop loss. Now, what is the stop loss? The stop loss will be, the stop loss should be the low. The stop loss should be the low of current day. So for example, and again, never ever make entry before 10 a.m. सुबह 10 बजे से पहले किसी को इंट्राडे में ट्रेड नहीं करना चाहिए. Now, I'm not saying that you should not do it, but out of 10 times, 8 times, you will 8 or 80% of the people will face problem. Always make entry in intraday after 10 a.m. You will get a good glimpse what is happening in the market. The market would have been settled down, and you could have easily get the answer whether tomorrow what hammer form, is it justifying today or not, or the trend is continuing or not. Simple. It takes time. Don't worry, we'll teach you all this thing. Yeah. So I think we can take one or two more questions.
Sir, the screen of Tradeplus, it is showing yesterday's candle. If you check in trading view, the today's candles are there, and it is not showing today's in Reliance.
Okay, today's candle. This is the problem. I don't know. Yesterday also I felt the same problem. Don't worry. Reliance Global.
Reliance Industry. Profit booking is there.
Yes, I think now the chat is fine.
This candle is not there.
Yeah. So see, and you all people won't believe this is my first session after 2 years. So I used to teach when I was doing trading and my son was born 2 years back, and from that almost after 26 or 27 months, I haven't taken any single session. So this is my first session I'm taking after almost 26 months. So this is the first. So yeah, it's long back that I have started. Yes, 26 months back I did. I think last time, I don't know what was the I did. Yeah, so we did with some other partners. So yeah.
Sir, one more.
So nothing indecision. How to trade indecision? Now, okay. Let me show you intraday. I think a lot of people have this. Sir, intraday. They bata dijiye how to trade with your intraday. Why? Because yesterday was doji. Yesterday was doji, na. So how to do trade intraday, or how I would have done intraday? Sir, aap kaise karte? If you would have been our question. Just a moment. I think this platform. Yeah. How I would have done trading would have been, see, everyone focus here, and then I think we just have a couple of more minutes. The market opened at, so the market opened here, right? Always wait for 10 a.m. Hamesha. If you really want to become a good trader, always wait for 10 a.m. 10 a.m. So where is my 10 a.m? Here. This is my 10 a.m. Put a line. Or Hannah, put a line, proper line. Everyone can see the screen?
Yes.
Hannah, always see. Then make a trend line. From where? Hannah, and see whether the market now. Always, I can bet you, I can guarantee you, and you can just note it down. 10 baje ke baad, from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. Now, I'm going to see. The upper stocks will generally take some time to settle, or they will settle. Some kind of profit booking will be there, something. So you can you see this thing? This whole thing? Can you see this? Now, I would personally I would have waited till 2 p.m. to make entry for this consolidation. This consolidation is the time, and this is the breakout. Now, generally, there are 3 ways to trade. One would have been when the yesterday's high. Now, what was the yesterday's high? This was yesterday's high. Now you will say, sir, yesterday high kyun kiya? Yesterday high ko kyun aapne entry kiya? Because yesterday was what? Doji. But yesterday was doji, and doji means indecision. So if that indecision is already there, so I would have waited for breakout of it, which is broken. Ye dekhiye, see, every trend is a part of a bigger trend. You cannot say that I am doing intraday, so that doesn't mean that the yesterday's trading will not affect. It will affect. The issue is how much you know. See here. So there's a doji, that means indecision. So I would have waited for the breakout of the yesterday's upper half, and it has given me. So just a moment, 3-minute line. Yeah, and this is, so yesterday's high got broke out here. So now there are two ways. One is to make entry here itself at 9 AM. Now मैं कभी नहीं लेता हूँ entry before 9-10 AM. मैं 10 बजे से पहले I don't make any entry before 10 AM. This is my personal discipline which I have taken. Now some of you may agree, some of you may not agree, but fine, that's your strategy, fine. But generally don't make, है ना, make entry after 10 AM, and that too after the breakout. So here you can see the consolidation which is there, and here's the breakout. So up you would have entered here, you would have entered here. Only there are 2 days. तो आप या तो 9:10 पे एंट्री ले सकते थे, you would have entered at 9:10 at 9:10 or 2 PM somewhere here, 2:50 PM now, and that is the reason why people don't make money in intraday. Now who would have waited for this time till 3 PM when there is almost 20-25 minutes left? See, this is what I'm telling you now. Always trade from 9:15 to 11 AM if you have time, or trade at the end of 2 hours. That is from 2 to 3:30. That is whether you will get some kind of option, and you need to have free time. Otherwise, go with the swing trading. You will get same results, same money. Fine. So I think that's for the day, and I think, yeah. Am I audible, everyone? Any more question? Sir, is open interest analysis required? Yes, very important. Open interest analysis is important. Option chain bilkul important hai. Chakri, I think the answer. Yes, very, very important. Very important.
Option chain के बारे में details study कब हो सकता है?
Options, sir. हाँ. Option chain is important, and if you can see, or you can always get some kind of a glimpse. Open interest बनने लग जाएगा, then you can see that, yeah, the open interest is getting formed. So you can get on. You can always take as much clues, right? And I think, and one more thing, you all people can learn in candlesticks. I think free of cost. It's already there in the chat. I think ma'am has already given. This is the formality which we generally has to do. So Anna, so we have this our wonderful platform. Anna, please, all people, you can join our Telegram channel. Anna. We already have our YouTube channel. You can go there. We have our one. We are on Instagram also, and this is our yeah. So this is the pricing. So I think generally it's a 2 or 2.5 month course, but I generally don't believe with all this thing. I believe that I generally take 3 months, twice a week. So, and the sessions, and until you start earning some money, to be very honest. The technical analysis cost is, I think, 10,000 plus GST, and there's some kind of look. I think Bharti ma'am, she's in.
Sir, your voice is not audible.
And you can, Anna. Is it my voice audible?
Yes, it is.
आवाज नहीं आ रहा है क्या?
Sir, अब ठीक है.
हाँ, तो okay. अब ठीक है, fine. So what you all can do is you can just contact Bharti ma'am if you really want to get into our course. We have technical analysis here. It's a 3-month course. Basically, it's obviously 1.5-2 months, but it will take you at least 3 months. Generally, I cover all kind of oscillator, indicator, pattern, and how to catch downtrend, uptrend. So everything is cover up here. How to trade with candlesticks, each and everything. How to make strategy, mix strategy with the help of indicator and candlesticks, candlestick and oscillator. So this is what we teach. And whatever the pricing is there, I think Bharti ma'am will teach you. She will be contacting you. You yourself can contact Bharti ma'am. I think ma'am has already given her number, so you can contact her. And all the links you can copy from our chat box. Fine. And in case if you have any kind of, and if you have more doubt, then there's a number 9821875145 of Bharti ma'am. You can contact her. Okay, ma'am. So thank you so much. And now I think I will hand over proceedings to the Bharti ma'am. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for listening so calmly. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Brijen sir, for taking us through this webinar. And I hope that all of us have benefited from this session. As we have now fairly good idea about our working and knowledge sharing, let me take you through with course details. It's a technical analysis course we will have 2 classes in a week, and the course duration is about 2 to 3 months, followed with revision and practice session. The fee structure of this particular course is rupees 10,000 plus GST, but we have a very lucrative offer exclusively for our Tradeplus member. In this, the fee would be rupees 8,440 rupees, all inclusive of GST, and it is valid for 24 hours after this session. And second one is now or never offer. In this, the fee would be only rupees 7,000, all inclusive, and it is valid for 15 minutes after the session. And one more thing, and one more information I would like to share. Like we got many queries regarding one-to-one trainings also. So yes, one-to-one training session is also available with us. In this, every course, namely intraday trading, trend analysis, technicals or options, the course duration would be 3 months. And in this, we will provide. And in this, we will provide 3 classes per week. And in this, we will provide 3 classes per week according to students' convenient time and day. And I have shared the Razorpay payment link in the chat box. Please deposit the fee and share the screenshot with me. And I have shared my contact details also. You can directly call me, or you can drop your number also. If anybody participant who is interested, please drop your number over here. Definitely, I will contact you right after this session. And any more query regarding course, regarding topic, anything? Okay, Saurav sir. And any more query regarding class queries? So we are concluding this session. Hari ma'am, shall we conclude the session?
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much all of you, please, for attending this session. Hani ma'am, you can conclude the session now.
Thank you, Bharti ma'am, and thank you, sir, for conducting this session. Thank you, participants, for participating here. Meet you all in the next webinar soon. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you all of you once again.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Hani ma'am.
Yeah, let me end the session.
Sure.